we, even at levels that fall into this uh, way of thinking about our journey, we presume that what we're looking at is the beginning, middle, and end of our reality. And we really should consider uh, the Black narrative as as a big novel. So when you read a novel, the preceding chapters influence the chapter you're currently reading. That even though you're not thinking about the other chapters, you really, what you're looking at today in this book that you're reading requires you to always be aware of the chapters that happened before you. Okay. And because the story is a function of these chapters, and we have tendency, and and I think it's being in America, because America as a place, the United States specifically, is relatively an infant in the scheme of human history. So most people on the planet have a sense of themselves that's 1 or 2 millennia. Okay, I mean literally, you can go any place else in the world, and they'll talk about the last 2,000. They can talk about the last 2,000 years of what they were doing or not doing. You get the people in the United States, and everybody thinks history started with the United States. So we're completely ignorant of the past, and we ultimately it takes on a black flavor, but we are basically socialized the same way white folks are socialized in America, and because it's still just one macro culture. We have a different expression of that, but it's the same thing. So I want us just to be aware of, and to Charles' point about patriarchy, patriarchy is not a racial issue. The most oppressed people on the planet historically through human history have been women. Okay, and it's hard to find any culture, any civilization where women are not put in a second class position. Now, there are historical moments when that's not the case, but if you take the arc of human history, and it got everything to do with, I think, that human children are rather dependent for a totally long time. And it's kind of like with chimpanzees. Chimpanzees stay with their mama till they're juveniles, because primates don't function well independently uh, when they're young, and so that made women dependent on men for food, protection, etc. Not that they weren't capable of doing it for themselves; they just couldn't do it and take care of the babies too. And you have to take care of the babies, else the tribe, the clan, the whatever can't procreate, because ultimately survival of the species is innate in all living beings.